Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the weekly Lorecast here on the Disney Lorcana TCG Twitch channel. Good to see you. I am Greg Tito, and I am joined by Richelle Brady. Hi, Richelle.
Hi, Greg.
How's it going?
Good. We've been doing this for like a month now.
I know, right? Staying consistent here, 4 weeks in a row, getting to chat with you all. And I'm very excited because I actually will be able to chat with you all in some time. I created a specific account, and I have 7 minutes and 27 seconds left before I can chat with you all in the chat room, which I'm very excited about. Of course, there are many avenues to chat with us on the Ravensburger. You can go join our Discord channel.
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
That's the best way to get all of the information and speak with some of the fun folks who make this game, including Richelle and myself, as well as folks doing rules, folks making cards, designing, all that fun stuff. So jump into there if you haven't already. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about on this week's Lorecast. So before we do that, I just wanted to chat a little bit with you, Richelle. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Look at you, full of energy. Maybe you need some of this.
Yeah. I went to a set champs, the last one that I could go to for Arcasia's Island.
How'd you do?
Actually lent my normal deck, so the deck that I played with Tinkerbell and all that in it. I lent that to a friend who needed a deck. And he made top 8.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, that helped. You know, you were able to do some deck building for folks, right? That feels good.
Yeah.
You contributed.
But I played Turnadog, made some mistakes, so I did not top 8.
Sounds very similar to probably many of the folks out there who are like, yes, mistakes were made. Could have done this. Are you the type of player that you're like, think about it like a week later, like, God, if I had just challenged that and it would have changed everything.
I know exactly the things that I did wrong.
Yeah.
There were like a few moments that I, in the moment, I was like, oh, wait, no, why did I do that? So like, I know exactly the moments that I played it wrong.
And then that's why you can get better.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can learn from those mistakes and hopefully in the moment make the right decision. But that's why the folks who are so good at this game competitively make less of those mistakes.
Yeah.
Not none. Not zero.
No, not zero.
Not zero, but just less on the whole. Whereas when I play, I'm basically just mistakes for hours and hours and hours until we get up to the 10,000 that are needed to be a master of anything, including Disney Lorcana TCG. How are you all doing in the chat? Someone is asking what the best way to join the Discord is.
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
If you
type that
if you type that
browser,
in, then you can join Sadistic Kitten. I think you can do it. That, once again, is discord.gg/Disney Lorcana. Making it so. Very excited. Seeing you guys here in the chat. We are getting excited for the Reign of Jafar pre-release. We're actually having our company pre-release event today, which I'm very excited about, mostly because of pizza.
Yeah. Pizza and also Reign of Jafar.
And also Reign of Jafar, yes. The pizza I like is the same color as the packaging of the Illumineers Quest and Palace Heist and all of the... I'm gesturing to it like you can see it, but you can't. That's it right there. And then if I put it back down, I actually had it perfectly in frame before.
I know you did.
For some silly reason. We are really leveling up our streaming skills here by being able to show something.
Show Jafar sideways.
Oh, yeah. You might want to move your mic closer and or turn your mic gain up or project. Thank you. That sometimes I am told by folks who know me best that I'm very loud. And so that might be part of the problem. Whereas you are being very demure in your delivery of lines. Cool. We're looking into that. Yeah, and pizza and Lorcana is a very good combo. That's very true. A little tinny, but we can hear you good and no pop. Thank you for that. Yeah, I think we have fixed our. We can probably get off of this frame.
Oh my gosh.
We
I
always
was
good
looking
to.
at the audio.
I
and
know,
just like,
I know.
Yeah.
Right? Let's focus on that while we're talking about other things. We're leveling up very, very much as we're doing this. So, and we have some fun graphics to show you too that were made specifically for this stream by none other than the fantastic Kelsey Johnson. You might recognize her from the Next Chapter broadcast. She was the amazing person holding the applause signs or dramatic gasp. Always fun. I was a fan of the Story Pirates podcast. Did you ever listen to that?
I haven't, no.
Oh, it's the guy from 30 Rock. That's the page. I forget his name.
Oh, I can't remember his name, but I know
He
who
does
you're talking
that, and it's like
about.
kids submit.
Is he Fix It Felix?
He's Fix It Felix.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He is Fix It Felix. That's it.
We'll just say that's his name.
That's his name, Fix It Felix. He does this podcast where it's kids submitting stories, and then they like create a dramatic, usually comedic retelling of that story. But it's all like kid stuff. But whenever they do a gasp, they're always like, dramatic gasp, and then they say it out loud each time. So whenever that sign came up during the Next Chapter, that's what I was thinking of the entire time.
Oh, that's really funny.
But she created some fantastic, wonderful graphics for us for things that we're going to show off very soon. Kenneth. Yes, Kenneth is what his name is from 30 Rock. Thank you. Not the actual actor's name. I don't think anyone knows what the actual actor's name is. I don't think he knows.
It's Fix It Felix.
It's Fix It Felix, yeah. I actually saw an SNL taping with him in
really?
the writer's room at 30 Rock.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
he was like, if you can't get seats to go into it, they put you in the writer's room, and he was one of the people in there. So we were like kind of watching it, but not really. It's like over to the side. Yeah. What? Can you see what's happening?
That's really cool.
All right, so we wanted to recap kind of what we talked about last week. So we talked about the format for the World Championship, which is happening on June 28th and 29th, right here on twitch.tv/Disney Lorcana. We got to see how they will compete, those 28 players. And we're going to be talking a lot about Worlds over the next few weeks here on the weekly Lorecast. We've got lots to share about the players that are going, what their favorite Disney stuff is, and how they can't wait to compete at Walt Disney World at the end of next month. I can't believe it's already going to be June soon.
It's so soon.
Yeah.
I get so like when there's such a big thing coming up and people are like, oh, it's only a month away. I get like, oh, it's a month away.
It's a month. Yeah, I know, right? It's happening. I know. I had those thoughts about other things that we're planning in the summer where I was like, oh, wait, that's actually only not that far away.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on to work on here at the Disney Lorcana TCG offices here at Ravensburger. But we talked about the super sealed format. If you want to get the full recap of that, I suggest you either look at the VOD here on Twitch for the next, I don't know, what, 3 weeks it'll be up on here?
Yeah, I don't remember what what Twitch has now for the VOD policy.
Yeah, I think it's a month.
It's pretty short, but
you could go to our YouTube channel. Yeah, so go ahead.
yeah, the Ravensburger Games YouTube. We actually started putting VODs on there, so we're gonna try to get those up like the day that after, like, so the day that we stream this. So later today, you should be able to check out the Ravensburger Games YouTube, and you can find the last couple of weeks on there, or I guess almost the last month, right? I don't think we didn't upload the one where the sound wasn't working, but otherwise, the last couple of weeks of this weekly Lorecast and then the Next Chapter stream, those are all up on Ravensburger Games on YouTube, so go check those out. I guess if you're here, you don't need to check it out unless you want to go back and look at something. But last week, we did have Super Sealed and the 3-deck format that were shared on there. And then we didn't shout this out last week.
Yeah.
But leading that project on developing those formats and testing them with the game dev team and all that was actually Brennan DeCandio. So a lot of people in the community know him, and he recently joined the team. And so that was like day one of him coming in was like, by the way, we want to do unique formats for Worlds. Can you lead this? So thank you so much to him.
Yes.
Yeah, he did a great job. I'm really excited.
I can actually chat into the chat now, so of course I'm distracted by putting links and stuff into chat. But that's exciting. You can go, as I said, check out the Ravensburger Games YouTube channel where we have that up there. And I think I saw someone saying, should we post that format on our website in the resources tab? And that's honestly not a terrible idea. That's a great idea, in fact. Yeah. So we will work on getting that up there and seeing where folks can check that all out. But in the meantime, you can go check out the video. And of course, DeCandio, well done. Yes, I am now distracted. Yes.
Because you can chat finally.
I know, right? I have the power. I love that you got to see. I created the account on stream last week.
Yeah.
So I had to wait a week to follow.
This was proof that you created it on stream.
Exactly. Yeah. You get to see it all happen here. And so we will be giving more information, as we said, about the World's Championship in the weeks to come. Some of the information we'll be giving out will be around how you can get your hands on the A Whole New World promo card. We mentioned this during the Next Chapter broadcast. But I wanted to give a hint that we will be talking about the details on how to get that card, but the demand for it has been super high from everybody in the community, especially here in the chat. And so we are working on plans to be able to get it into more people's hands than we first thought. But that will take some time. So it will most likely not be around the June 28th and 29th event of the World Championship. It'll be in an event specifically designed to get that promotional card out to as many folks as possible. It is really exciting. The excitement that people have shown about how to get their hands on that card. It will be I think, well received. How folks will be able to get it. So we'll be talking about that soon. But wanted to give you a hint that it will most likely not be around the end of June, but it will be in the months to come this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
Give you all of that happening. All right. I am looking at chat here, just seeing how you guys are doing. But I think that's all we wanted to do. And before we wanted to show some fancy graphics, did you want to add anything else?
No, I saw some people saying that they appreciate that we're taking the time on this, and that's kind of the main reason that we're not talking about the details on it yet. Is that, we want to get this right. It's not to get this out as quick as we can and just get it out the door. We want to do what's best for the community.
I'm laughing at we will have the World's 2025 promo cards in 2026.
It will be this year.
But that's a good joke. That was very funny.
A very good joke.
That was very funny. And yes, it is. There are a lot of folks who love this game. Of course, we know that. You are all a big testament to that. But we want to make sure that we are doing it right, as Richelle said. So we're going to get it out there.
I have one other thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Today, 2 community members who have been on the Discord main stages.
Ooh.
It is their birthday. So Caroline, aka Lorcana Bell, and Katie of the Lore Keepers Inn. It's both of their birthdays today.
Happy
birthday.
I was going to say happy unbirthday, but this is the one day where you can't say that.
This is the birthday.
This is the actual birthday. Yay!
So happy birthday, Caroline.
Happy birthday. Will we get sued if we sing happy birthday?
Yeah, let's not sing happy birthday.
We're going to have to come up with our own Lorcana birthday song so that we own it and we can sing it to you and not get dinged for it.
Yeah.
But happy birthday. That is very exciting. I love celebrating all the folks within the community and all the things we got to talk about someone whose wedding was coming up. So more of that out there. We'll be evolving this program into shouting out more stuff around the community. So looking forward to that.
I also realized when I said happy birthday, I was like looking down at the screen. So you all saw me just like happy birthday.
Again, you need more coffee.
I know.
Yeah, right. You need fancy coffee mugs like this one. that I saw someone saying we want more merch. I want more merch. So we will be making some plans and hopefully getting that out there, maybe to all the folks who are watching on Twitch. It's always fun to come up with ways to do fun giveaways and things like that. So still more to come on that fun stuff. Yes, an unbirthday is not the same as a birthday. I know. As I was saying it, I was like, well, that's on theme, but also incorrect. So thank you for correcting me on that. All right, excellent. Let's talk about some fun things that are coming down the pipe for Disney Lorcana. We mentioned a lot of Fabled news. Obviously, we're getting excited for Reign of Jafar, and that set is dropping in stores very soon. We've got pre-release events coming up, but it is also a few months away from the release of Fabled, and we want to make sure you know what that packaging looks like, what the booster boxes look like, what the booster packs will look like, and so yeah. Do you want to do the honors of revealing that?
Maybe Hey can.
Yeah, hey.
Pull it up.
Oh my gosh. There they are.
Hey did a good job.
He did. Good job, hey.
He's going to just fall over now.
Yeah, I know. I love that. So this is it. Again, thank you for these graphics. They look fantastic. And you get to see our funny mugs while we're chatting about it. So I love the storybook feel of this like rainbow cream icing. It reminds me of a birthday cake.
Yeah, totally. It has like a really, the enchanted cards. It reminds me of the foil on them. And so like, I don't know. It's just this like nice like celebratory kind of feeling. I don't know how to describe exactly like how I feel when I look at this. Everything's been so like nebula spacey, but this is just like, I don't know, it's nice. It feels celebratory and delicious. I want to admit to you all that for dinner last night I had a salad, which was good, right? Of course, I have a salad. But then I ate half of a cake. Half of a cake?
A third. Maybe it was a third of a cake. It was old, and I wanted to make sure it got eaten. But as I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, yeah, that looks like dinner last night. So it is delicious
Don't
looking.
Eat the cards.
I'm about to, yeah. If we had actually the physical cards in here, I would be like, nom, 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 nom. Yes.
You would eat them.
I would totally eat them.
Oh, my gosh. I was told by people, don't allow you to put cards in your mouth.
That seems like a good warning that we should put on things for sure. Yeah. Not for kids under 5 or 46, depending on how old they are when they put things in their mouth. Awesome.
People are noticing on the single player decks. One of them, we have Powerline and Max from a Goofy movie.
Yeah.
And then on the other is a Princess single player deck. With Ariel and Mulan, and that Ariel is one from a previous set. So a bit of a spoiler of a returning card on there,
which is a pretty good transition, perhaps.
Not yet.
I like breaking Richelle.
I know. I was like, what is that a transition into? But yeah, we're not gonna show any of the returning cards yet. We have some plans for just how we're gonna get those out. We want to make sure that everyone's getting them at the same time. So we'll have more details on that later.
Yeah. And to be clear, those are not 3-color decks. Those are 2-color decks.
Yeah.
The symbol in the center is the symbol, I believe. Just a different version of that, right?
Yeah. We do have one card that we're going to show that is a new card.
Yes.
But we are not going to show the mechanics of it. Just showing off artwork of an enchanted card that was shown off in the UK today.
That's true. But yeah, let's see it. Dun dun dun.
So Lilo's getting another enchanted 2 sets in a row.
Lilo, look at that.
And you can see Stitch in the background there.
Oh yeah, up on the pillar.
But yeah, we thought, Stitch is everywhere right now. So having more Stitch is always great. Having more Lilo and Stitch is always great.
Right?
So we wanted to share that, there is another Lilo and Stitch Enchanted coming next set.
That looks so good. I like how the colors that we were mentioning earlier are feeling celebratory and party-like follow here in this.
Yeah.
What is that, a spacesuit that she's wearing?
Yeah. So this is obviously not a Storyborn Lilo, but we'll have more details on this Lilo later when we get into the full-blown card preview season. But yeah, we just wanted to share this with everyone today, give a little bit of a taste of more stuff. There were questions of assumptions that all of the Enchanteds would be returning cards, and so we wanted to show off a new card that is going to have an Enchanted. On that note, there is another new card.
Yes.
That's going to be shared. Is it this weekend?
It is this weekend, yes. Before we get to that, I do want to just shout out, I love this fact that, obviously we're hiding the mechanics until we get closer and we can show those off in more detail. But shout out to the creative team led by...
with the wrapper?
Yes, using the
It's
wrapper
so cool.
as the way to... what's the word? Hide I guess?
it. Yeah. We were like, hey, can you just delete the game text or blur it or something?
Yeah.
And they were like, we could do you one better.
Yeah.
So
And this looks so good. And
I think that's so cool.
I think we'll be using this a bunch now on because it evokes that feel of cracking open the card and getting able to see it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So yay, folks on the creative team. All right. I also wanted to, as you were pointing out, let everybody know that there will be another reveal of a card. It's an enchanted card, right?
Yeah, so
It is an enchanted card.
we'll be revealing the mechanics of a new card in Fabled this weekend.
But we won't.
Well, we won't.
We won't.
Not us.
But our partners.
But Lorcana.
Yes.
There will be a new card reveal this weekend. Both a standard version and an enchanted version with the mechanics. And can you share why?
Yes, it will be at an event in China, at the Shanghai Grand Prix, that our partners over in China are running. They're very excited. They are going to be releasing sets, as you might be aware. They've had sets 1 and 2 out in their languages, and they are using some of the cards within Fabled as promo cards for their events and things to attempt to catch up to our release schedule that we've got going on so far for Disney Lorcana. And so they were excited about that. They wanted to show it off at their live Grand Prix that they will be live streaming all weekend long. It will be in Chinese. And so you won't be able to, unless you understand Mandarin Chinese, you won't be able to follow along with every play. But there will be a reveal. And I did want to share exactly where they will be streaming it. That link is now going in the chat. We don't have any details on exactly when that will be going, but diligent Lorcana fans, if you're interested, feel free to watch that over weekend.
I think the link did not work.
It didn't? I see it there.
Do you guys see the link that
It's live on Bilibili.
Maybe drop it in Discord also.
I will drop it in Discord as well. That's a good call. But I can't wait for folks to learn more about that card. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. It'll be really cool, and you'll understand why a little bit.
Link
further
is censored
when it's shown. He's gonna drop it on Discord, so just go to discord.gg/Disney Lorcana to find the link for that.
I wonder if I could do it this way. If I just
got access to the chat moments ago.
Oh, so they're not letting me drop in links? Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
For those of you, I'm just gonna say it out loud. It's live.bilibili.com, BILI.com, with a number after it. And maybe it'll let me post a number. I'm not sure if they will do that or not. Nope. Oh, I'm a moderator now. Yay!
Try it again.
I can moderate the actual whole link.
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing it live. Shield mode is on. All right. Trying this link. Test.
Hey, it works.
Yay. That's funny because it didn't show that it had censored for me. It didn't let me know that it didn't work, but you guys got to see that it didn't work. So it's a team effort here. All right. Yeah. Hey, hi. Hey was the one who was able to post that.
Yeah, hey,
which
did
is
it.
kind of hey, did it.
So, aside from Fabled,
Yeah.
we wanted to show off some of the accessories that are coming out at the same time as Fabled, which I don't think we've done yet.
That's right. Yeah. So new accessories are always exciting. Playmats like these will be available at the same time that Fabled is out there. So you can get them starting on the pre-release, but you'll be able to get them everywhere. And man, they look gorgeous. I love that Mufasa.
I love the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo artwork. I do want to note that does not mean that these cards are in Fabled. These are disconnected from the set.
Yes.
So
that's why we used the different graphics, just to make sure that was clear. Yeah, this is not tied to any particular set at all, but they just happen to be releasing at the same time. Gorgeous, though. That's actually Simba? That's not Mufasa, right? That's like adult Simba.
That is Mufasa.
That is Mufasa?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the enchanted Mufasa from Shimmering Skies.
From Shimmering Skies. There we go.
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, the song from, I want to say, Rise of the Floodborn. And then in the back with the deck cases and card sleeves, the Mulan. The people saw Mulan on the single player deck packaging. And then there's a Goofy movie for deck case and sleeves.
Yes. Oh, that's cool. I love that stuff. Those will look great. And I like that we are now making our some of our birthday friends want to purchase these, even though they may not need new mats in their lives. Super cool. I'm seeing some questions about other accessories and stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now, but noted all of your questions. And I'll leave that as mysteriously as possible. I'm staring into your soul. And then, of course, we get requests for more different kinds of mats out there.
Different characters and
Different
all that.
characters, yeah.
Anytime we share an artwork, there's this thing that happens where people go, oh, that must be a playmat. Just because every artwork is so good that people are like, oh, that's got to be a playmat. Yep.
It's a good problem to have. I think everybody feels that the artwork is so evocative that they want it in their lives. I love the fact that when we were showing off the next chapter and showing the office around, that people were surprised that people use playmats as mouse pads. For those of you who are not using your playmat as a mouse pad in your lives,
I just line desks with playmats everywhere.
I've got my entire room lined
just
with mats.
Covered in playmats.
In case I need to bump into them,
ceiling.
or if I hit my head, it's got a little bit of padding there. But they work great, I think, as a desk surface, as well as being able to play on. So
I have at home the Rapunzel Gifted Artist by Aubrey Archer. I have that playmat on my desk, and that was actually the first. I had chosen a bunch of artworks for a few sets of playmats, and so that was the first playmat art that I chose, and so I even told Aubrey that.
Nice.
She was like, "Oh, can I get you to just make more of my art as playmats?" But yeah.
Again, the artwork is just so good that
It's
you're
so
like,
good.
yeah, man, we just want one for each, for sure. Awesome. All right. Well, we've got one more fun, exciting thing to show off. We talked a little bit about the collector's starters set that is coming in 2025, later on this year. And now we have another
I'm
set.
so excited about this last one.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna drum up the anticipation right now.
Yeah, you
But
should.
I'm gonna need to press the button, so I can't do this.
Okay, so all right. Oh,
An Elsa gift box.
There she is.
I am so excited about this. This artwork is incredible. It features an alt art glimmer foil promo card of Elsa the Fifth Spirit, which is in every Amethyst deck right now. So yeah, we've been looking at these gift boxes as ways to like take some of those cards that people are playing in the meta, like last time with Lilo, Escape Artist, and then give some new artwork on it, special foil. I will buy 4 of these.
God, it looks so good. I love the amethyst. It's so evocative. And the swirling, it's good stuff. Yeah, so this will be available everywhere October 3rd, as we're saying here on the screen, which will be great for all you collectors out there, as well as for folks who want to get more young people into the game. Not even young people, just new people into the game. Yeah.
This is, I mean, if someone wants to play Amethyst, this is a great place to start.
Yes.
The card is so good. Its artwork is beautiful. I've genuinely been so excited of like, when can we share this? When can we share this? Because I'm obsessed with this. I love this so much.
Yeah. And I just want to go through a little bit what's more in here. Give me 1 second as I pull up all that fun stuff.
Someone asked, why is the release delayed? This isn't part of Fabled.
Yes. We want to make that super clear.
Yeah. This is something releasing on its own.
Yeah, so inside is Elsa the fifth Spirit, along with 5 booster packs, which will be randomized from previous sets, I believe. As well as a storage box and some punch-out dividers for said storage box, which you see down there on the bottom. So a great way to get a bunch of fun cards, as well as that specifically amazing card that you can play if you buy 4 of them and put them in your decks.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I don't know how many. Like, I'm just gonna sit here being like, I'm so excited over and over. The more I look at this, I need it now.
I need it
It
now.
now, Greg.
Yes. All right. We don't have any physically here yet, unfortunately. But there will be more fun information about things coming. More things you'll be excited about and we get to say that you're excited for. So that is always great.
Someone was asking who the artist is for the Elsa. I don't know if that's on the information you have.
I don't have that right in front of me now.
Let me see if I can look it up. We're doing it live.
Yep. I love when you get stumped on something because you're like, there's no way. I must find out.
Yeah.
I need all the information. Yes, so I see some questions here about organized play. We are planning on announcing a whole bunch of stuff during the World stream on June 28th and 29th. We'll be promoting that over the course of the next few weeks here leading up to those dates. But you can look for some more information dropping on that stream from some of our amazing casters who will be doing great stuff. So look forward to that. No news on this right now, but making it happen for the end of the month.
So the artist credit on this one is Lady Shalloran, who has done art for Lorcana in the past.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, Perfect Gentleman said that at the exact same time that you did.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Way to call it. That's great. I wonder if you share a brain. Maybe that's what's happening. Who knows?
Yeah. Were they reading my mind?
They were. I think
moment
so.
I read it on my screen, they knew.
They knew, right? Yeah, it was right there. Awesome. Yeah, no, it looks gorgeous. Shout out to the artist once again, Lady Shalloran.
Shalloran.
Shalloran. I like that I was like, get my glasses out and try and figure it out. All right. Some other folks in here were asking about Gen Con. We will be at Gen Con. It is our 2-year anniversary, which is amazing to think of, right? Richelle has been here for more than 2 years. We've celebrated your 2-year anniversary of employment here at Ravensburger last week. But it is going to be a really fun celebration of all things Gen Con, as well as a kickoff to us talking about all of the fun things happening within Fabled. So look for that. And I think it's public now that there are events that you can sign up for, as well as the panel, what we're calling our anniversary panel on July 31st.
Yeah. And that anniversary panel, you know, because it is about a month before Fabled, expect a lot of information about Fabled during that.
Yeah, we're
working. We want to reveal a lot of like reprints and things like that during Gen Con. So a lot of those cards that are like really key cards that are being reprinted, we want to talk about during Gen Con.
Absolutely, yeah. So that panel will be streamed from our friends at Gen Con, but we will also be following along with posts on our social media channels to make sure that you are getting all the news as everyone gets it in the room at Gen Con. So that'll be exciting. Currently not new, more tickets for that, but as you know, for folks who have attended Gen Con in the past, folks get those tickets and don't always show up to see the event. So I don't want to say stand in line and wait, but if you really do want to be there, that can sometimes be the only way to get in if you weren't able to get one of those 200 tickets that have already sold out. And there's good line management at Gen Con, right?
I mean, there is now.
There is. when they know when to expect it, and all of you folks there have made that possible. So look forward to seeing you there. I will be in Indianapolis at that time, and I'm excited to meet and talk with as many Lorcana fans as we can during that time. That'll be exciting.
We've only had one other anniversary panel before, but for anyone that was at that one, they're really fun and really great, and you learn a whole lot about what's coming for the game. So even though expect talk of the past year, expect talk of the next as well.
Yes. So a lot to look forward to there at Gen Con, celebrating our 2-year anniversary and kicking off all the fun talk around Fabled. I do see a question here about someone asking, will there be a holiday theme set for Disney Lorcana? Halloween/Christmas was the thing mentioned here. And I don't want to, I'm already just repeating stuff that we've already talked about, but Whispers in the Well.
It's pretty spooky.
It's pretty, right? Yeah. There's the key art that we shared back at Next Chapter
it's during Halloween.
Point out that it's in the October timeframe of Halloween, as well as some shadows that you will have to light your path through. And so we'll leave that right there. But yeah, spooky. Awesome. All right. Well, that is all of our news items that we wanted to go through. Now I'm going to triple check to make sure that is accurate. Yes, we did it all. We went through all of our extremely well put together graphics and news. Again, shout out to Kelsey Johnson and all the folks on the creative team for helping out with that. One thing I forgot to ask, which we'll maybe hopefully do for next week, is a weekly Lorecast graphic. Right now we just have Lorcana come up, but we don't have one that says what we're calling this show. Yeah,
we definitely need a weekly Lorecast graphic. We need some nice thumbnails.
Yeah.
We're working on it. We're building the we're like laying the tracks while we're like on a moving train, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh my gosh. I am looking up something that I saw as a question in there. And I can only say that the Elsa gift box will contain. The question was around which sets the booster packs are from, and they are from different Disney Lorcana TCG sets.
Yeah, it's the information that we have is that it's 5 randomized booster packs from previous sets. So I don't believe that there's a guarantee of which sets they come from.
Yeah, it's randomized.
Yeah.
I like an intro music is a good idea, as as fan submissions for weekly Lorecast art. I think that's a cool idea too.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, we got to make sure it passes muster through all of our friends and partners and licensees and all that. But that's exciting. I think that might be fun. Good idea. All right. Well, we are at 10:40. We've been talking at you for 40 minutes here. What do you guys think? Do you want to try doing a Palace Heist, or do you think we have enough time? What do you think?
Well, you said extreme.
Yeah.
We're just skipping over hard, right? So.
I mean, with your decks, it makes it extreme a lot more possible. But should we do hard first?
I think. Well, I think
because there's 4 difficulties. Just so you guys know what we're talking about.
In order.
We're talking about this upside down thing. Illumineer's Quest Palace Heist. We were playing it the last few weeks. We lost our first one when we used the decks that were supplied within here, as well as getting one rule wrong that was giving us advantage. And we still lost for some bad pulls right at the end there, but we did win the next difficulty up, which I believe is just normal.
Yeah, so we played off camera the easy after.
Yes.
And one off camera on easy. So when we played again last week, we did normal.
Yes. And again, just to make sure folks have been able to see it if you haven't seen their previous ones, we've got a real board here. It looks gorgeous. I bumped the microphone. None of the surfaces are wasted. We've got printed amazing artwork on everything. I love to show that off as much as I can because it is gorgeous. And I said this on the thing, but look, there's artwork even on the inside of the box, which I love when companies do that because it can just bring even more evocative, emotional information to the game itself. So that's it. Sweet. All right. Well, I'll leave it to you, folks in the chat. Do you think we should try to play and beat Jafar?
I mean, if we do extreme, I think we won't have to worry about going over.
Because we're gonna get
because we will get destroyed.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then let's do hard then. So make it go. Yes, we will be using your decks.
I brought the Trainer Dog deck back for you.
Oh, good. Thank you, chat, for telling us that we should play. Always need an excuse for someone to tell us that we should play some more Lorcana.
And since you said extreme, I mean we'll do hard now. But I had put together Blurple with fight Jafar with Jafar.
Ooh, it's got Jafar in it as well. I like it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think like it's a fight fire with fire kind of situation. Hey needs to move.
Hey. All right, so we did easy, we did normal. Here, do you want to get this going real quick? Will that show? There it is. All right, so this was the easy. This was the easy one, and then we did normal, which has a few different stipulations in it, including having the ink mote in there and 5 damage to chosen location costs 4, which was a big difference. So now we're going to try the Crown Chamber, which has a bunch of different things in there. Begins the game with ink mote in play, and locations get resist. Chosen character, so these are the abilities that we can use by spending lore. Nothing that does damage.
Well, a character gets +2 strength, so
Right.
that could help.
Each Luminaire pays 1 less for the next character they play.
That's
That,
really
that helps
strong.
with ramp, yeah. Cost 2 lore. And then 3 lore. I'm moving this as I'm doing it because I'm not concentrating. Each Illuminaire puts the top card of their deck into their inkwell,
Oh wow.
face down and exerted. Interesting.
So yeah, those help us ramp a lot.
Yeah, and I maybe that's telling us how we should make sure to play it.
Yeah.
Because if we don't, then we might get outclassed pretty quickly. Is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. You guys get to see our computers in front of us, which is always fun. And we've got Jafar. Or I guess you can see Jafar here. I don't think we had him out the last couple times we did it, actually.
I think we did.
But there he is, in all of his glory.
I actually used this for a thumbnail on YouTube because I thought this looked like such a good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like this shot so much.
I have such a Tableau affinity that, like, I just love that. I love seeing game components
Game components all over.
over tables.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that just makes me feel so happy. So I do that at my home office as much as I can, or if we have been playing games recently, I'll just keep them out there and sometimes snap pictures of it and post it on Instagram of like, oh yeah, this feels like a life well lived.
Yeah.
So glad there aren't any sleeves on
Did you
this.
get the moat?
No, I didn't get the moat. You did get the moat.
I heard what you said.
You heard. I know. I'm waiting for everyone to be mad at me for not having any sleeves. I can feel my finger oils soaking into these cards. All right, Ink Moat is out. That one has 5 willpower. It's willpower, right?
5 willpower.
Thank you.
And because of the hard mode difficulty,
It's actually
it
kind of
has
sick.
resist +1.
Yeah.
So we need a lot to take that out, which means it's very hard to get the crown.
Very hard, and that's the whole point, is being able to get that early.
I guess that's like, that makes sense that the difficulty is hard, and it is hard.
Yes. All right, that's the scenario deck. This is my deck, or the one I will be using.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, it's so hard to shuffle. My hands can't handle it. Tarzan. That would be fun. I'm seeing that in the chat. My friend from back east, I have a very fond memory of going to see that movie at like 10 in the morning at some random movie theater that we never went to very often, and just sobbing and at how much we enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
Kerchak.
Oh, what does he start out for draws again? Is it 2 players? Is it 2 or 3?
Good question. I think
It's all the way over there.
he still starts at just because it's player based.
We could be using the Disney Lorcana companion app.
We could. Yep, starts at 2, and then it goes up at 10 and 30. All right.
I think I'm even just gonna actually use it over here.
Okay. Yeah, I like being able to track it for reals.
Yeah.
It's a little hard when they're starting, but once they get
Oh, it says he starts at 3.
starts at 3 lore.
3 draws.
Do you have 2 or 3 players in there?
2 players.
Oh yeah? Did I read it wrong? 2 Lumineers, draw 2 cards. Yeah.
then maybe I won't use the app.
Maybe it goes up with difficulty? Does it say it on here?
No, it might have been that that's how it worked with Ursula.
Mm.
We will let the app team know.
We will find the disparity there. Yeah, we're going hard mode on this one. I'm going to allow. It's very funny that the name of one of our difficulties is a term that gets blocked by Twitch chat.
That's true.
Sorry about that. I know you're just talking about the difficulty. Okay. Oh, good. That's a good poll to start, but it's going to take me a while to get there with Chernabog. All right. Think we can do it, chat, in 9 minutes? No, we can do it.
Why am I shuffling my hand? That was odd.
You're shuffling your hand.
I was shuffling my hand for some reason.
Yeah, I don't see where it says that with hard, but I'm going to keep looking that up.
I'm gonna alter 4.
Yeah, not in 9 minutes. It will definitely be longer than 9 minutes. So thank you for being here for the long haul as we are getting going. All right. I'm missing where it says anything about an extra. Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah. But we will look into that more. Unless you can find it later. All right. He starts, right? He does the first turn?
Yes.
Does he start with anything in his hand?
Did you alter your hand?
I did not alter my hand. Should I?
Yeah. So you want to start with low-cost cards.
Right.
So you probably want to send back Chernabog.
Oh, I keep forgetting that they get shuffled in. That's the thing.
Yeah, I would keep Tramp.
Okay.
Just because he can draw cards.
Okay.
And then you take 1 card. Yep.
But now I have to shuffle it all over again. Is it worth it?
It is.
For the stream? Yeah, someone was talking about the style of shuffling here. Is there a different style I should be using? This is why it's difficult to shuffle with the sleeves on. I don't know what the easiest way to do it is, but... I see your judging look. I see it. It's totally shuffled. Yars. Okay. Let's
yep, so Jafar goes first.
Jafar goes first.
Reforged Crown gains 2 lore.
That's right.
And then he draws 2 cards. He can't play a 6, so that goes in the ink.
Ink.
Oh, he can play a 1, so Basil.
Okay.
And then it's our turn.
All right.
So we draw a card. I have so many uninkables.
I'm going to ink Kit Cloud Kicker.
I'm going to ink this
cast.
enchanted Jafar, unfortunately.
Actually, no. I'll do Lady. All right. That's all we can do.
Yep. He gets another 2 lore.
That's right. We're at 4 already. We're already losing. Destructive Misstep. Locations lose ward until the start of his next turn. They didn't have it. Lumineers may choose and banish up to 1 of Jafar's locations.
Oh, so go
All
to
right.
the ink mode.
All right. That happens. Razul can be cast. It enters play exerted.
Oh wait, did he have enough to? He didn't have enough. He actually inked that.
Oh, you're right. Good call. Do I have to practice shuffling? Okay. Will do. Okay. Then is the second one comes in, and that's it, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Our turn. Okay. I'm going to ink Kit Cloud Kicker and bring out my tramp. Oh, I paid one less for that. So that means I will also...
I'm gonna ink Tipo and play Tipo.
I'm going to bring out Cursed Moorfolk. And I'm going to quest with... Or do we want to try and... No, we can't.
I mean, it's good to quest. These Illumineer abilities are really good.
Yeah. So I'm going to quest for 2.
Yep.
And I'll be the yellow. Okay. What are you doing?
I can't do anything yet.
Okay.
I just played Tipo, so.
All right. This gets unexerted. They quest with both of these, I believe. So up to 8 now.
Oh, did Basil quest last turn? So he should actually be at 9.
Yeah, you're right. Good call. All right. Hall of Illusions cannot be played. And Endless Staircase cannot be played. Oh, that's 2 locations that we're not going to see, which is great. Okay.
Our turn.
Our turn. 9-2 on the lore.
Play Jafar. Yeah, I'm gonna play Jafar.
Jafar versus Vishar.
Hope Jafar. Hope Jafar lives through the next turn.
Yeah. I'm going to bring out another tramp.
So you can use Tramp to give a character +3 strength, or technically 4 if you do Daisy and then Tramp.
Yeah. Do we want to challenge the moat?
Yeah, so if you gave your Tramp, the one you played first,
Yeah.
+4, so he has 5. Yeah, you could challenge the moat. It'll have 1 left.
Oh, because the resist.
Yeah.
So then I will. Do you want to challenge with Tipo or should I do it with Lady?
Tipo wouldn't be able to damage it.
Okay,
It has resist.
Oh, right. So we need an extra bit.
I mean,
okay.
you could go after Razul if you wanted, and that would take it out. But
we need to be able to take that crown back.
Crown, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I will quest with Lady for 2.
I'll quest for 1.
And then I will quest with Cursed Merfolk 2.
So now that Illumineer ability that costs 3 is we put the top card of our deck into the inkwell.
Mm-hmm.
You should use that.
Okay.
So
I'm going to spend
3.
Spend 3. And I don't look at it?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
And then I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Chosen character gets +2 strength, so you could pay 1 more lore.
To take out the ink moat?
Yeah.
Okay, but then can we...
And the moat would go away.
Right, but then can we steal?
I could not quest.
Yeah, but I won't be able to.
Oh, but you won't have a character.
Unless I don't...
We can do it next turn.
No, actually, I can do it this turn, because I won't quest with Lady. And then it'll put me down to 0. To give +1, which takes out ink moat. Which means that I can tap Lady.
Exert.
Yes, exert Lady.
Yeah, and I'll exert Tipo.
And you'll exert Tipo.
Yeah, so I won't quest.
Okay. And it doesn't matter. You can take it since you have more space on your playmat than I do.
Yeah.
All right. This unexerts. It no longer has the crown. These quest. So it goes up to 11. All of it. Ooh, Palace Guard comes in. Steals the crown. Yeah.
Well, at least I didn't get the lore.
Oof. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and we actually draw 2 now. Or draw 3 now, because we're past 10.
We can't use the Illuminator abilities. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
This is bad. And the Mechanical Snake comes in, steals the Reforged Crown.
Okay. Well, at least that came out.
In a way that did not benefit him. Yeah. Okay. Looking rough, since we're both at 0 lore now.
I'm going to ink Finders Keepers.
All right. I have. Should I ink 1 tramp and cast 1? Play 1?
Well, so how many characters do you have in play?
5.
You don't have to ink at all.
I don't have to.
He costs 1 less for each. He costs 1 less for each.
I'm just thinking of ramp. Do I?
Well, no. So he only costs 2 right now.
I know. But I mean, to get to this, since I haven't been able to discard any characters.
He draws and discards, so he'll fill up your. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can actually you can play both of them and then turn a bog.
Because I'll have.
Because you'll fill up your discard. So you can actually drop all 3 this turn.
All right.
So do the you draw 5 and discard 5. Just put them in your.
Oh, do I? And I discard all 5.
Just discard all 5.
Then choose and discard that many cards. All right.
And then you play the other tramp for 1, and then draw 6, discard 6.
Seems fun.
And now you have 11 characters in your discard pile.
Yeah.
So turnabout's
Well, were they all
free.
characters?
Yeah, there's only characters.
There's only characters in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So
All
turnabout's free.
Yay!
And then they'll shuffle all back.
This is fun. Okay. Well, that's that's part of my turn. Yes.
I'm going to play Genie. I'm going to play a lamp. I'll use the lamp. So I have Jafar and Genie in play. So I draw 2 and then choose a character that's cost 4 or less and put it in that player's hand. I think if we get rid of the Treasure Guardian,
then we
so
can
that we
use
can
some.
use the abilities.
Okay. So you're challenging that, or you're using it from a?
It's going back to his hand, so it'll come out next turn.
I see.
But it at least buys us some time.
Okay. Well, we can steal a crown.
Yeah, so let's steal the crown.
Okay. I'm gonna do that with.
Do it with Daisy, probably.
Because the hand thing doesn't really matter, right? When they quest.
Well, Jafar can end up getting extra cards.
Yeah. Okay. And then quest with Lady, or should I just quest with everything? Or do you want to try taking out some of these things?
I think quest with everything and then use the Luminaire abilities. Or quest, maybe leave one thing up so you can challenge Basil.
Okay. Go up 5.
So maybe you want to challenge with Daisy and you use like one of the tramps to take the crown.
What's the difference there?
Uh, Daisy lives through Basil. Tramp doesn't.
Oh, by trying to take. But I'm only going to do like 1 damage, so I don't know if is that even worth it.
No. So one of the Illuminator abilities is give a character +2 strength.
Ah,
So you could give.
get it. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And it's not a. Okay.
I mean, you could just trade Tramp and Basil.
Okay. I will challenge with Daisy.
So you use one
Use, and that's how much?
lore.
1 lore. Okay. I will do that much damage to that.
And it deals
It's
3.
3 to Daisy. Got it. Thank you. All right.
And then you had how much there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think you were missing the lore from Lady.
I wasn't, but I moved it around so much, but I'll believe you. So I'm at 5.
You
What are you
you
doing?
could spend 3 on the us inking a card.
Do you... Each Illuminator. Okay. I'll do that. Go ahead and... I guess I don't look at it either.
This is my ink. I just did the I just did the thing you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, where you put the cards down, you don't know whether they're ink or your hand.
I have
Done
never
that so many
before.
times.
That's the first time I've ever done that.
Ever?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You saw it here first.
Saw it live.
Yeah.
I looked down and was like, oh no, I'm about to do the thing.
Yep.
Um,
Sweet. All right. Well, we're doing pretty good with at least the amount of character glimmers that I have.
You should spend the 3 so we can ink a card.
I just did.
Oh,
In fact, I did it with my...
I see.
But I didn't actually pay for it.
So I have 3 cards in hand. Is that right? I don't know.
I think it is.
Could have sworn I had more, but I will take. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess I can't. I guess I'll just quest for 2.
Okay. You're up to 2. All right. Razul quests, Palace Guard quests. And then this gets banished. And they go up 2. So that is 15
I didn't draw from
lore.
the lamp, that's why.
Aladdin enters play. Disastrous Sandstorm. And it is able to be played. Each Illuminator chooses and banishes one of their items or locations. Sad. Cataclysmic Cyclone does not get played, and it gets inked, which means we won't play it.
This also gets played.
Yes. And Treasure Guardian can't use Battleground abilities. Okay. Those were 3. Looking good so far. All right, back to us.
I get 2 lore.
You get 2 lore, and Jafar only needs 5 lore
Wait, to what?
to win.
No, he needs to get to 40.
Oh, he needs to get to 40. We need to get to
need
20. Yep, I'd forgotten that. All right. I am going to play Cloud Kicker and put this in their hand.
I'm going to play. Oh, I know why I was confused before. I needed to challenge Razul last turn
Okay.
with so that you could challenge the Basil. We went a bit out of order.
Yeah, we did.
So I should have 4 damage, and Razul shouldn't be there. We needed to get rid of Razul for you to be able to challenge.
Got it. Because it's bodyguard.
I got so flustered by like putting my hand down.
Yeah. It's very unlike you.
All
right. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can do here. I can mostly get lore. And I don't have any evasive, so we can't go after Aladdin anyway.
Yeah, and he's not exerted, so
Oh, true.
I'll use the lamp to put the treasure guardian back again.
Great. That goes to hand. I can do 14 lore if I quest for everything.
I'll ink this.
Yeah, I don't have evasive, so we can't challenge anyway. So I'm just going to exert everybody for 14 lore, putting me up to 16.
Tamatoa, I'll take back 2 lamps.
Everything's exerted except for Kit. Do we want to spend any lore?
Yeah, I think we want more ink.
Is that... I mean, I guess we don't have the one where we can balance. So it probably makes sense for me to spend. So I'll go down to 13, and we can all... I guess we don't even look at it. Okay. You doing anything else?
Probably not yet.
Okay. I think we can do this, folks.
I'm just gonna quest.
Or what
so
do you...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5?
Yep.
Okay. Gets you at 9. All right. These go back.
Oh, you quested with Daisy?
I did.
So we have to look at the top card of his deck.
Oh. Right, what does that do? If it's a character card, they can put it in their hand. And it's not.
Whoa. Otherwise it goes in bottom.
Bottom of their deck. Okay, that's good. Thank you for that, Jay-Z.
Chat.
Thank you, chat. Okay.
So he draws 3.
Draws
And
3.
these go back.
Yeah. Deals 1 damage to each opposing character. And then this goes in his inkwell. So everybody gets 1 damage. Which...
Oh, he took out the other Jafar.
Whoa. There can be only one.
There can be only one.
Okay, and that unfortunately banishes Daisy. This goes in his inkwell. He gets lore for all of these. Right?
These just came in.
These just came in, so they don't.
Oh, but this came in, so he took the crown.
Oh, maybe me banishing that was not a good idea then.
So he just gets the 1 lore from Aladdin.
Okay, up to 16. That was only 1 I drew. So next one is Jafar. When Jafar plays this character, he plays all items named Mechanical Snake from his discard for free, which I think was only 1.
Oh, so he would have taken the crown anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And then the last one to draw is Aladdin, who is also the evasive gentleman. Okay. Now we got to get that crown back. Well,
I'm going to sing Friends on the Other Side with Genie. Because I need a Jafar. I don't have one.
we can get the crown back because there's no locations.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that with Tipo.
Yep.
I'm going to do it with Kit, I think. There is quite a buildup of characters here, but only 1 is exerted, and I still don't have anything with evasive. Do you?
Genie was. I do have Elsa.
Okay.
Oh, Elsa can take out Aladdin.
Okay, do it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elsa the 5th Spirit. When she enters, I can exert a character. I'll exert the Treasure Guardian.
Okay.
And then I'll challenge Aladdin.
Aladdin, you are challenged.
Oh, your merfolk is gone.
Oh yeah, it's just one.
Thank you so much, chat.
Thank you. Thank you for being able to see that as well as you can as well. Good stuff. Should I try to take out the Palace Guardian with Chernabog? Or is it more valuable to get the 3 lore?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll challenge that and deal 3 damage to Chernabog. And then...
I'm going to quest with Tamatoa to put a popsicle in play. So I draw a card.
Still can't take out... Oh, these aren't exerted anyway, so we can't do it. Never mind. All right, so I'm just going to quest with everybody then.
I'm going to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Bell.
7, 8. Gets up to 20. So I won. You just got to get 11 lore.
Yeah.
Can you get 11 lore?
I'm working on it. I will use this bell to move 3 damage to the other Aladdin. Let's take that out.
You didn't want him to remove damage from Chernabog?
No.
All right, then. Okay. It is their turn. First, they exert this, banishes this item, gain 2 lore. So that is a grand total of 4 lore. Okay. Cobra Pit. Iago.
They both enter exerted.
That's good. Okay. He deals 1 damage to each opposing character. We're running out of -1s.
Yeah.
I got a dice game that was mostly for the dice. Lady's gone. And everybody else is almost gone. Okay. Oh, and Kit gets 1. All right. We clear?
Think so.
All right. Your turn. We get 2 lore from the crown.
Oh, I'm really close, but not quite there.
No. I know this is where the transferring of lore ability from the easy would have made it much better. Lilo, escape artist. And I forgot to get these out before, but I will do so now. All right. We don't need to take out the location since we have it.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on who we can take out here?
I think we also have to challenge Iago.
Yeah, because locations can't be challenged with Iago out.
Yeah.
Oosh. All right, well, I can take out one of the Iagos with Chernabog and keep him in play.
I'm just trying to dig for another Jafar.
All right, I'll do that. I'll challenge.
Ooh, got him.
I need to put one more -1 on here, which I don't have.
I'll use a popsicle on Elsa
Okay.
so that, or maybe Tamatoa. Yeah. Just to give you more -1s.
Oh, thanks. All right. Iago.
I can maybe bounce the other Iago,
Okay.
so I'll do that.
All right. And then it just goes to hand. And then I will challenge these 2 tramps to deal 4 damage to the Cobra Pit. And I can take out the Cobra Pit if I challenge with everybody. So I'll do that.
I'm gonna bounce my own genie.
You're gonna bounce your own genie.
Yep.
And then cast it again.
Next turn, if we get there.
Okay, and then are you gonna quest?
Yeah, I am going to quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh.
Or no, I just played these 2. So
5?
I'm only questing for 3.
3. Okay. Maybe we can do it next turn. Okay. These on exert. And he quests for 2. All right, card number 1. An Iago. Treasure Guardian. Metal Scorpion. Each Lumineer chooses and banishes one of their characters, one of their items, and one of their locations. I'm going to banish Lilo. And I don't have any locations or items. Okay. All in all, I think we might be able to do it next turn. Yep. Ready?
I get 2 lore from the crown, and then I can just quest out.
Yay! Yay! We did it! Jafar! We got your crown! You are defeated once again, even on the hard difficulty. The crown chamber has been bested. We did it.
Maybe we could have done extreme.
Maybe I know now. I like that we've leveled up slowly over time, but this crown chamber is no more. It looks really cool. I think that's us, Aladdin and other folks rising to get the Hexwell crown here in the crown chamber. We did it, and it didn't take too long. That was we thought we could do it in 9 minutes, but we basically did it in 30 minutes. So
yeah,
well done.
I wanted to check my ink to see
if you had to put your hand in
if
there.
there were Jafars in there.
Oh,
there were.
Oh,
because I wasn't seeing Jafar for a while.
Yeah, you were trying to really get that Jafar on Jafar action happening.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you all for being a part of this victory, and for giving us all the fun pointers along the way. Now I do need to go look up how to shuffle with sleeves.
With sleeves.
Sleeves. That has always been my downfall.
Shuffle with sleeves.
And I will, in fact, start doing it during meetings. The smartest thing I think anyone has ever said. Yeah, just practice. Just to get good at shuffling. The most important part of the game, said Jack Nicholas. We did this before, but I won't be showing what exactly is in here. When you be it known, the contents shall remain hidden while I, Jafar, and Supreme Sorcerer of Lorcana. There's some fun stuff in here, so when you defeat him for the first time on any difficulty, but you could say maybe it's for extreme or higher, you get some cool cards, which are very exciting, as well as some story stuff. So I don't want to spoil that for you quite yet. But maybe we will when we beat it on Extreme.
Yeah,
we can show off what it is. Yeah. Did you even look at it?
Oh yeah. No, I helped with this.
Yeah, you did.
I think this should go in that deck. This Turnadog deck.
Oh, there you go. You're like, because we won it. It's important to get in there.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here on the weekly Lorecast. We will be doing more and more of these each week with lots of information, as much as we can, as well as exciting community news. And, maybe we'll play some Pack Rush and some other things, but we definitely have been having fun playing Illumineer's Quest here with you all. Palace Heist comes out very soon for the Reign of Jafar pre-release.
Pre-release tomorrow.
Tomorrow, starting all around the world, which is super exciting. As I mentioned at the top of this, we have our in-house, in-office event for Reign of Jafar today. It's
right
our
after this.
It's our pre-release, and I am hungry.
pre-release and pizza.
Yeah, very excited for all the 2Ps to be out there. Thanks again for being with us. I am Greg Tito. You can follow me on many of the socials, including Blue Sky and Instagram. Richelle, can they follow you?
Blue Sky. I don't really use Instagram unless you're like. People have asked, what's your Instagram handle? And I jokingly say Disney Lorcana. But
well, and people should head out to those.
I'm always on Discord, discord.gg/Disney Lorcana. So if you ever want to chat, or if there's someone spamming and you need me to remove them,
we are here for all of your services
there,
that you might need in the Discord.
Kind of like we said during the Q&A with Steve. We are always watching.
It's true. It's true. So join us there. Follow us on all of our social media for updates, including Instagram and Blue Sky. And we'll see you online next week for the next weekly Lorecast. Bye, everybody.
Bye.